Hello and welcome. This is the bonus video. I didn't know I would do another video, but I wanted to go over one more meditation for you guys. We worked on gratitude on your last day. And so this will be a sweet little short gratitude meditation. Also, so you can get a taste of meditation doesn't have to be long. It's awesome if it is long. Also, we have a special guest again. Can you say hi, Kimba? She's so cute. Um, Who is that? Who is that? Okay. So we're going to do a guided gratitude meditation for you, and it'll be really short, and then also some frequently asked questions. Let's actually do the questions first, and then we'll go into the guided meditation at the end. Number one, how often should we meditate? First of all, this is very personal and very up to you, however often you want to meditate. I try for every day, which means maybe like 8 or 9 out of 10 days I actually sit down and meditate every morning. Now, I do check in with gratitude every single morning before I get out of bed. Okay, while I'm still in bed, I'll make a list of things that I'm grateful for and feel into it. Okay, remember we had our intention, but it's also about the feeling. So feeling into gratitude every single day is a perfect beginner meditation to get you started. It brings you into the moment, brings you more mindful, and starts retraining the right part of your brain so that you experience more happiness in the moment and you see more positive things throughout your day. So I would say if you're up for it, go for a longer meditation every day, but if not, try for at least a little bit of a gratitude meditation every single morning before you get out of bed. Just thinking, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this. Feel into it, you're good. 2, how long should I really be meditating? We just said to meditate a little bit in bed. That's enough? Is that really enough? So if you want more long-term benefits and you want to start releasing a lot of the stress that we have stored in our body, I would say 20 minutes a day is going to be what you're going for. And I know this sounds like a lot, but remember, when we get into that really deep meditation, it's 2 to 5 times more restful than your sleep. This is great. So this means that if you spend 20 minutes meditating, it's equivalent to an hour and a half-ish of sleep, so that you come out more rested and more productive. So really, you're saving time. You'll need to sleep less or nap less, okay? You'll get more stuff done. So that 20 minutes is like an investment, and you get a lot back out of it. So I would say meditate for 20 minutes if you have it in you. If not, anything you can give to it is good. If you have more time, sometimes if I have a long time and if it feels really good, I'll meditate up to an hour. Okay, so it's up to you how long you want to go, but 20 minutes is a good benchmark. 15 to 20 minutes if you can, and you will see huge differences in your life. 3, what if meditation makes me cry? This happens. So remember, we're bringing up the emotions, we're addressing them. We mentioned journaling because this is a way to get them out of your head, to get that energy out. But another way we release emotion is through tears. So if you feel compelled to cry during a meditation, cry. This is why sometimes you'll go to a yoga class, someone will be crying, and you're like, what's happening? Number 1, they're probably in pigeon pose. 2, it's releasing that stress. We store stuff in our tissues, so when we bend in a certain way or stretch a certain part of our body, it pushes that emotion, that stuck energy up to the surface, and we can release it. Okay, that can be through the thought bubbles, that can be through tears, that can be through journaling. These are 3 really excellent ways to do it. If you come up with a 4th, 5th, 6th, trust your intuition. Okay, there's a lot of ways to do this. We can get rid of it through acupuncture. These are just like the free and easy, tangible ways. Okay, you can also book an appointment with me. We can clear them out. But this is so that you can start to heal yourself every single day and see massive change. Okay? 4, how do I become a millionaire while meditating? This is my question. Send me the answers if you have them. 5, been meditating for a while, still feel depressed. Okay, so know that every time you come to meditate, every time you come to work on this, you are releasing stress. It is getting better. Now we go on, especially as women, we go on a monthly cycle. I'm not just talking about your period, but like the moon. We have all these different periods, but all these different time, like little periods of time throughout the month that you are supposed to feel different things. There's a book on my website called Wild Power, which I'm halfway through, and it's fascinating. And it's super helpful to understand these rhythms. So if you still feel depressed, when you've been meditating, you've been doing the self-care, you've been doing all the stuff, look at the whole month and see, is this just maybe a portion of my month? Am I happy a lot of the time? Am I energetic a lot of the time? And maybe just like a week I'm depressed? This is normal. Okay, this is your time to spend more time meditating, more time journaling. It's when your body wants to look at what traumas it can heal. And then we go into the more energetic phase and we put that creation into the world. Okay, it's like this cycle of, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Oh my God, what's happening? I feel depressed. I don't feel like myself. Let me focus on me. Heal a part of myself. Get calm. Get an intuitive download of what I should be doing. Take action on it when I'm energetic. And then it happens again. Was that a good idea? Should I have done that? Let me focus on me. Does this make sense? It's important. So know that unless you're experiencing depression every single day, prolonged, you're really suffering, this needs addressed. Okay, there's a belief or a block or something, one of those loops is stuck. Reach out to me or to someone else to get that pattern unlocked. But if it's just small patches throughout your month, know that this is your body's natural way, your brain's natural way of checking in on what's going on in your life. It's like forcing you to slow down and take a break so that we don't get burnt out. But we're taught to ignore this and just go, 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 go. And then, of course, we're all burned out and stressed, and here we are. There's a second answer to this same question. Yes, we have the cycles. But I also want to briefly touch on, this is what the energy course will mainly be about because it's so important right now. But if you're like, energy, I don't know about this, and you're seeing this video before the challenge, know that most of the challenge, it doesn't talk about energy. It's like actual why meditation affects your brain and your body. Okay, so we're not getting into the energy and the meditation. It will affect your energy, but that's not what we're learning about. I want to touch on it briefly because it's important. Right now, the energy all around the earth is lifting. And work on vibrations. The vibration of the earth is raising everyone. That's why there's so much chaos this year. It's because every emotion, everything in you that is not of that same vibration is being raised to the surface to look at. It's a big theme of 2020, right? Look inward. Fix your traumas. It's all coming up, whether we want to or not. It's there to examine. So we can try to step it down and battle it and keep feeling anxiety and keep feeling depression and keep feeling this overwhelm. And we can give in and say, okay, feel this. Feel into your emotions. Feel them and dissect them. And it's not that hard. You don't have to get like a scalpel and really deeply dissect. You just feel into them and ask, why am I feeling this right now? What is this from? What would it take for me to feel better right now? And you might already start to get intuitive answers like, maybe I just need to take a walk. Maybe I need to take a bath. Maybe I need to do this meditation again. Okay? It'll be different every day. But know that a big reason of our overwhelm and anxiety right now is because the energy is raising. It's shifting. It's exciting. It's a big deal. Okay, but you're feeling that in your body. Anything that doesn't resonate with that energy frequency is being like literally shaken up and out of you. Okay, so the whole world is like freaking out right now because everyone is having their emotions brought to the surface, myself included. So I'm making this course. Meditation is so important and it helps you shift through this. If you've taken my yin classes before, you've heard me say this, that you just need to sit with an emotion that comes up for 90 seconds, a minute and a half. If you can feel into that discomfort for a minute and a half, and then release it and it goes and it's gone. And then we get another one, do it again. Okay, so it's a cycle in layers. But we're here to uncover all these layers so that we can end up in that peaceful state. So that when the layers come up, we shift through them with ease and with grace. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about energy right now. 6. What if I still can't keep my mind quiet? Been meditating for a while, trying to find the void, can't find it. So know that it's okay and just keep showing up. Remove attachment. Check if you're attached to the outcome of being quiet. It's more about surrendering into the experience of whatever it is. Whatever comes up is okay. This is where you are likely to find the quiet spots. But if we're attached, like, oh, today I'm gonna be quiet in my mind. I'm gonna do it. Probably not gonna get there. Okay, the attachment keeps us from it. It's like a desperate hold. It's like when if you've ever really wanted to pet a cat and you like chase this cat, like I just gotta hug you, and it runs. If you just sit there and ignore it, it's like, I'm gonna be your friend. Similar. Weird analogy, but it's similar. So remove the attachment, okay? Remove the attachment. It's likely to help a lot. If it's making you mad or angry or any of those words that you cannot get quiet, now we need to dive deeper, because what's likely happened is this quietness has brought up the anger for you to address. So now we need to figure out what the root cause is. So anger is a messenger for it, and really, to me, from what I've learned, anger doesn't actually exist. It's a mask for either fear or hurt. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's either fear or hurt. Okay, so we need to figure out what is in us that is hurt on some level. What are we hiding? What are we not wanting to acknowledge because it hurts? So instead, the ego is like, oh, I don't really want to touch on this trauma. I'm just going to be pissed off instead and try to get you to change what you're doing so that you don't uncover it, so that I can stay the same. The brain and the ego want to stay the same because growth is scary, because we don't know what's on the other side. This is why the intention is important. When we see where we're going, when we have a vision of where we want to go, that part of your ego and brain who's nervous about the dark alley, it's nervous, it doesn't know where it's going, sees a roadmap and it says, oh, okay, that's not so scary. Let's go. Does this make sense? I hope so. So if we're not quieting the mind, we're going to journal. We're going to book an appointment. Doesn't have to be with me. It can be with whoever resonates with you, to help figure out what that anger really means and clear it out of your body so that you can come into that quiet space. It's there for you. It's waiting. Okay? Those attachments, keep showing up. Anything that does show up, investigate what it's telling you. 7. Whoa, I just felt like Monica and Friends. Okay, but seriously. So the other styles of meditation, we covered on the 2 main ones this week, and I thought we'd go deeper into the other ones, but the 2 main ones seem to be like a very important focus because they're the main ones, and that's what most people are drawn to, and that's what works so well. So the first style was mindfulness. Still know that you don't have to go into a deeper meditation every day. You don't have to do that void every day. Do what feels best for you. And this is where intuition comes in again. Your body knows what it wants to do. And on that monthly cycle, sometimes you're really energetic, sometimes you're depressed, sometimes you're in between. So you're going to be drawn to do different styles, and that's okay. You don't need to do the exact same thing every day. If you want to, do it. That's what works for you. Okay, that doesn't work for me. And chances are it might not work for a lot of you. It might work for some of you, and that's cool. Do what works for you. So the mindfulness, guided meditations like a visualization, or sometimes they're called journeys, where you just relax, you listen, and you're guided, and you follow along the words. These are mindfulness meditations, and they're amazing. They're still productive, and I still do them often. I'm actually going to include a couple of these in the course online. So you'll have a guided visualization or meditation to fall asleep to make you sleep really, really deep and sweet. And then there's going to be 2 other meditations recorded for you as well, building off what we did this week. So you'll have a lot of meditations to choose from. You have the 5 from the class, plus these 3. Speaking of, we're still on number 7. What other styles of meditation? Mindfulness, what we practiced this week, which is the void. Okay, transcendence, deep healing. Other ways you can do it. You can meditate on mantras. You can keep saying the same thing over and over again. You can do an om over and over and over again. You can make sounds over and over and over again. Each chakra has a sound with it. We can do this. We can do a chakra meditation. In the intuition course, there's a guided chakra activation where we go through every chakra and open them up and clear them out. You can do this. Okay. Another one that is not technically a meditation, but it's super, super deep healing. And I'll post a link in the email and in the course online. It's sound healing. We can just lay and rest and pay attention to the music. Be mindful about the music and feel how it changes our body. Music emits a frequency. Okay? We are frequencies. And the music actually changes the shape of our molecules. It's crazy. You can see this, they study this. And you can see how music changes the shape of energy. We're energy. Energetic beings. So listening to music, this is why in my Instagram stories, if you follow me online, I always post about frequencies. I'm always listening to certain, not always and not throughout my day, but a couple times a day I listen to certain music and frequencies because it raises your vibration up. It heals your body. You can play it for your pets too. They like it. Kimba likes it. 8. What if I fall asleep? Okay, so in the course, you'll remember that I mentioned if you need to fall asleep, do it. Your body wants rest. A day later, I countered that and said, stay awake. Your body's getting deeper rest. So what the F are you supposed to do? Listen to your intuition. Okay? If you feel like you can't sit up straight, you just, you want to lay down, you want to fall asleep, lay down, take a nap. You need to sleep. If you're getting sleepy, but you feel that feeling that doesn't have a word yet, you're in the void, and you can stay awake. It's okay if your head drops like this. Okay, you won't actually fall asleep. If you do, it's fine, but you won't actually fall asleep. That's why sitting up with your head free is good. You can just get all loopy. So give into what your body needs, and remember, there's no expectations. However your meditation shows up for you is perfect. Whatever you are drawn to do is your correct answer. If you don't know, get the intuition course. If you would rather lay down for meditation, if you're listening to music, if you're doing the visualizations, or especially the one that I'll record for you that'll get you into a deeper sleep, of course, lay down. You don't need to be sitting up in any specific position. Okay, do what feels best for you. If you are trying to stay awake but get into that deeper meditation, a seat is helpful. If you're doing a mindfulness meditation and you want to stay awake, we could do the yoga style seat where you have your back up straight, your freestyle in the middle of the room. When your spine is straighter, it helps your brain stay more focused. So this is why in yoga we teach to sit up really tall. You can't see my whole body, but we're taught to sit in a really proper seat because with the tall spine, we stay more focused. So it's easier to come into the moment in the mindful practice. So you can get more accomplished in less time. 9. Speaking of their hands, another question is you'll see people going like this. What are these? They're mudras, okay? You don't need to know what each one is for. You can easily Google it, so I'm not going to go over every one because I value your time, and if you're interested, look into it for sure. But if you are drawn, you can do whatever you want with your hands in a meditation. But if you're drawn to do something certain with your hands, for like a year, every time I did yoga, my hands would do this. I couldn't help it. You can look back at old pictures and videos of me. My hand is always like, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't intend to do it. I just did it. So each time you connect in a certain way, now I watched a video that I recorded and my hand did this. I didn't know I did that. But every time we are touching our fingers together in a certain way, it creates a circuit of electricity. So it's helping your meridians clear. And our bodies are so intelligent. Okay? You can look them up and do a certain one. That's super cool. It's useful and helpful. But if you are drawn to do a certain one, trust it. Okay? Know that it's helping your meridians clean out the energy lines, and de-stress your body. All right, guys. If you have more questions, send them my way. For sure. I'm happy to answer them. But we're going to do our actual last. Oh, I'll do the recordings for you. Not our last one. There'll be recordings in the course platform for you soon. I'll try to get those done this weekend. But this will be our last video meditation. I think the other ones will just be audios you can listen to. So find your seat, however you want it to be. Hand on your heart. Deep breath in. Open up your mouth, breathe out. Good. Get your butt bones ground down. Your legs on the ground, or the chair, wherever you are. Breathe in, lift the heart. Breathe out. Settle in a little deeper. Our butt bones are grounded down. We're anchored. We're here. Our inhale is going to lift up all the way through the spine, crown of the head, The breath out settles around the heart and pushes out. And if you're not sure what this means, go through the days and we break this down deeper. We're just going to meditate today, though. It's the last of my information. Feel into how it feels. If you want more information, make sure you go through day 1 through 5. Breath in, lifts up through the spine. Breath out, out and around through the heart. Inhale, open up your mouth, breathe out. In your mind or out loud, we're going to count back from 3 to 1, repeating each one 3 times. I'll do it with you. Getting quieter and quieter to draw more in, to draw in quieter. Keep breathing. Repeat 3, 3, 3. Full breath in. 2, 2, 2. Drawing the focus in. Deep breath in. As you exhale, repeating 1, 1, 1. Inhale. Say or think, I am grateful for. Exhale. Name something you are grateful for. Just pick one thing for now. Keep that pattern. Inhale, I am grateful for. Exhale. Name it. Think of it. Feel it. Feel what it feels like to be grateful for that. Like a little kid getting up on Christmas, so excited. Or the day I picked up my puppy. Oh my God. Feel into feeling of gratitude. What does that mean for you? What does that feel like for you? Inhale, I'm grateful for. The breath is flooding out from our heart with that grateful feeling. I can stay on the one thing you're thinking of, or on each exhale, change to a new thing you're grateful for. Still flooding and feeling that grateful feeling as much as you can. Soften the jaw, relax the shoulders. Open, it's like we're open and expansive around the chest and shoulders. Every breath out just softens and surrenders. 5 more breaths. 5 more things to name that you're grateful for. Feeling into them the best that you can. Deep breaths. Exhale, like we're sending that gratitude out. Last thing, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hands back on your heart as you move them. Lift up through your heart. Bow your head a little, just a tiny bit, so that we bring the focus more on our heart center than our brain. So we're moving and living from our heart. This opens the heart. Sounds very esoteric, hippie-ish, but it opens the energy around. And on a tangible level, we communicate better, we feel deeper, we love deeper, we're happier. That's why we're here, to experience more happiness. If it wasn't in your list, or even if it was, come back to it. Something that you're grateful for about you, specific to how amazing you are. Palms together if you like, or wherever feels comfortable. We have that moment for ourselves. Notice, honor, appreciate. And we do the exact same for each other. No matter when you're watching this video, know that you're still connected in this container. I'm so grateful for every single one of you, all of you who participated. Thank you so much for being here. Still reach out to me. Let me know how your meditation practice evolves, how it grows, how it's going. I'm here for you. Okay? That's what I'm doing for life. I'm not going anywhere. So no matter when you see this, thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. Who is that?